Hey Liz, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. That's on the right side. Yeah. We have our Halloween tree in the back with all my friends in the background. It makes them look more scarier. Hey Victoria, welcome in. We changed the tree. Our tree is now dead. But it looks like our ornaments are at the snap of a finger, they'll all turn alive. I love it. Yeah, we got our orange, our little dead tree in the background. Liz, how's everything going? How is everybody doing tonight on Sunday night? Sunday night scaries. Let's see. Let's set up a new goal tonight. Let's do. Do 20. I'm still here and I had to sit in the darkness afterwards. Oh, I'm still here. Who was that with? Hey, Victoria, welcome in. Oh, Amber, feeling a little under, ready to listen and relax. Oh no, you is it the flu? What's going on? Hello to those of you on YouTube. We will be beginning in a couple of minutes. It won Best International Film. Oh, nice. I gotta check it out. Hey, Built Like an Onion, welcome in. No llama drama. We did change the tree. I think it's the flu, but I hope not. Oh, okay. We did change the tree. I thought these were purple lights, but they're orange. But you'll notice all of our ornaments, they look kind of spooky now. They look like they're ready to turn on you guys. My army. One snap of the finger, and they're all going to become alive with horror faces. Hey, Prince Hairflip, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, yeah, my army. That would be a really good horror movie. Could do a live. I did, No Llama Drama. Thank you so much for noticing. I appreciate it. April, I love the Halloween theme. Yeah, we've switched over from fall to Halloween. So all the month of October. All the month of October we'll be doing Halloween. We could see our ornaments a lot better too. All my little friends. All my little friends. The snap of a finger. Well, they're all going to show up in your rooms. Hey, Books and Babe, welcome in. Be kind of fun to see them at night. Right, Liz? They're going to get possessed by a spirit and then turn alive. Books and Baby was really good. Oh, yeah. Let me, hey, Suri, welcome in. I'll show you guys in a moment. As soon as we get everybody in the room. Hello. We'll start in like 3 minutes. Yeah, our little spider. That's going to be our Project Wednesday. Our Project Wednesday activity. has I was noticing around the neighborhood, and what I'm thinking of doing is walking around the neighborhood and making some posts about people's houses that they've decorated. I've seen some really interesting things. Hey, Goddess Love, welcome in. I've seen some real. Aw, thank you so much for the heart kiss, Prince Heartflip. I really appreciate that. Yay! It's Halloween. All our friends are out. Do, 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 do. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. Our goal tonight is 40K. Hey, Fishing Beast, welcome in. No Llama Drama. I kind of think of, do you get a, I think of ideas like maybe a spider, like for the month of October, we're going to do everything black. So I look for spiders, I look for bats, I look for snakes, and then I just kind of see what people do and then think of an activity. How can we make that into an ornament for our tree? How can we make it an ornament for our tree? Okay, so this Wednesday, Project Wednesday, you guys are going to be making a spooky spider. Guys, isn't this the best? I love her. I put eyes all over her, but it didn't really work that good, so I kind of trimmed them off. She's got a little sparkly bottom. Right? A little sparkly bottom. And then her legs are made out of pearl. We used chenille for the legs and beads. And then we made a little spider web. Yeah, we love a sparkly bottom. And then we made a little spider, a little web for her to hang from. Guys, isn't this the best? I love it. Yes, a bedazzled bottom. So we're going to hang her right here. We have our little Dia de los Muertos skeleton faces. We have all of our favorites. We've transferred them over to our tree. We have our diva owl here. I was telling everybody earlier that this looks like a spooky tree because you've got all these happy little critters, but then yes, we could do a black cat. So yeah, we switched out our tree. You'll notice, let me turn off the light. I think you guys will get a better effect of the tree. Yeah, there we go. I think it would be better if we left the light off, but I won't be able to read the words, so we're gonna have to have the lights on. Hey Bree, welcome in. So you guys will notice the little orange, the little orange lights, and then we have our Halloween background. Triggers are creeping. I know, right? This is a really cool background. It's got like all these different little and hey Casey, welcome in. This was the oh, I started last year. Oh, did you, Marcy? Happy 1 year anniversary. Yeah, we started in September. We started September of last year. Our family has grown. Our family has grown. No llama drama, right? Hey, Georgia Peach. Yeah, for Halloween, when we get close, when we get to the day of Halloween falls on a Friday. Although I'm thinking of going to West Hollywood for Halloween this year since it's on a Friday. Watching last year October when we came. Aw, Victoria, I love it. Yeah, so we have our Halloween background. Prince Lizzie Fish is doing good. Prince Lizzie Fish is here as well. Oh, you're going to be in Oregon in Halloween. Oh, how fun. The safest city in America. Prince Lizzie Fish, she's behind there. She's right here. She got a new filter, or he got a new filter today. I'm thinking of getting a brighter light. Because the light is just, I'm not feeling this light for him. He's getting really big, too. He's getting very big, too. Big, thick fish. Because he is happy in his environment. All right, let's go ahead and begin. So, today we cleaned. We got different, brighter light. We got our background updated for Halloween. We are past fall. We are, yeah, we love a thick boy. Prince haircut, right? We switched our background. We are now in the month of October, so that means Halloween. We are going to go back to our anthologies. We're going to start and read one story from our anthology each night. We're going to start with Frog and Toad storybook favorites. Some of you who are the OGs remember this. Some of you who are new, Frog and Toad storybook favorites. Yeah, it's a perfect way to start the live. We're going to start with the section of Frog and Toad are friends. We love a good Frog and Toad. We do. How fantastic. Spring. Frog ran up to the path to Toad's house. He knocked on the front door, and there was no answer. Toad, Toad, shouted Frog. Wake up, it's spring. Blah, said a voice from inside the house. Toad, Toad, cried Frog. The sun is shining. The snow is melting. Wake up. I am not here, said a voice. Georgia Peach. Yes, Stargirl, this is one of our favorite anthologies to read. So there you have Frog. He's going to go wake up Toad. It's springtime. The snow is melting. They've probably been hiding out for a while, but the weather's getting really nice. Frog walked into the house. It was dark. All the shutters were closed. Toad, where are you? Called Frog. Go away, said a voice from a corner of the room. Toad was lying in his bed. So Frog got in. Yep. He wants his buddy to come out and play. Frog got into the house. See what was going on. Put them in the shed. Aw, Georgia Peach. They've got this really nice anthology of them. All the stories. He had pulled all the covers over his head. Frog pushed Toad out of bed. He pushed him out of the house and onto the front porch. Toad blinked in the bright sun. Help, said Toad. I cannot see anything. I think Toad is all of us in bed. Oh, it had stickers in it? I don't think this one does. Oh yeah, this one does have stickers in it, you're right. Yeah, right in the back there. I didn't even notice that. Don't be silly, said Frog. What you see is the clear, warm light of April. And it means that we can begin a whole new year together, Toad. Think of it, said Frog. We will skip through the meadows and run through the woods and swim in the river. In the evenings, we will sit right here on this front porch and count the stars. You can count them, Frog, said Toad. I will be too tired. I'm going back to bed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Toad may be a bit depressed. I think he is. He hasn't gotten out of the funk yet. Toad went back into the house. He got into the bed and pulled the covers over his head again. But Toad, cried Frog, you will miss all the fun. Listen, Frog, said Toad, how long have I been asleep? You have been asleep since November, said Frog. Well then, said Toad, a little more sleep will not hurt me. Come back again and wake me up in about 1/2 past May. Good night, Frog. Hey, Billy Cody, welcome in. Billy Cody, how are you feeling? How's the baby doing? And how many weeks is the baby? The beginning of October, so it's almost a month. The baby's almost a month old. Oh, the baby's doing really good. How's your stomach doing? How's the incisions? But Toad, said Frog, I will be lonely until then. Toad did not answer. He had fallen asleep. Frog looked at Toad's calendar. The November page was still on top. Frog tore off the November page. He was asleep for a long time. He tore off the December page, and the January page, and the February page, and the March page. He came to the April page. Frog tore off the April page, too. He's like, he's going to be asleep forever. Then Frog ran back to Toad's bed. Toad, Toad, wake up. It is May now. What? Said Toad. Can it be May so soon? Yes, said Frog. Look at your calendar. Uh-oh. He's going to trick him. He's going to trick his friend. Hey, Christina, welcome in. Welcome back. Toad looked at the calendar. The May page was on top. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Why, it is May, said Toad as he climbed out of bed. Then he and Frog ran outside to see how the world was looking in spring. That got him out of bed right away. Oh, that's so pretty. Thank you so much for that fall tree. Yay! Thank you so much, Christina, for that. Appreciate that. Hey, Janelle Howell, welcome back. Oh, okay, I'll look at the pictures. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Billy Cody. The end. So he ended up fooling his friend, thinking that it was May. Got him out of bed. Now they're going to go have fun. The end. Frog and Toad storybook favorites. Anthologies are always a good way to start the live. Anthologies, always a good way to start the live. For tomorrow night, we will start the story, Frog and Toad. All right, scale of 1 to 10. What did you guys think? Our first story for our first ever Halloween night theme. 1 to 10. What do you guys give it? Victoria a 10, Georgia Peach 100, Bree 10, Books and Babe 8.5. Carl S a 10, Janelle Howell a 10. Yay! Thank you for that trick or treat, Christine. I really appreciate that. Billy 10, you loved it. Yeah, that was a good way to start the live. Always a good way to start the live. Those of you who are new, this Wednesday we are going to be making for Project Wednesday a spooky spider for Halloween. Marcy, you gave it a 9. You are going to be making your own spooky spider built like an onion a 10. Prince Hairflip 10. I got to gang. Oh. Hang out with my brother yesterday. Oh, how fun, Christina. How are the cats doing, Christina? Yes, this is our spider for our Halloween spider for this Wednesday. You guys are going to pick the glitter. We've got black pom-poms and then some little beads for the legs and then a little spider web for the little spider. Yeah, she is blingy. Blaze is still fighting with her. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's how they're going to get along. No. So we're going to hang our little spider on the tree. This is our our owl that we made last Wednesday. our scarecrows, our squirrels, our acorns. For Halloween at night, they at the strike of midnight, they all come alive and they terrorize the neighborhood, and then they come back, and then they're innocent ornaments again. All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal for tonight is 40K. Let's see if we can get to 40K taps tonight. Also, I did put 3 of the little pricey, those little hearts, 1 of 20. Our coffers are running a little empty because we've done a lot of shopping for the Halloween. Yeah, spooky. Hey, John, welcome in. Happy Halloween. Yeah, we love a good backstory. They do have a good backstory. Our coffers are running a little thin, so we need to replenish because we have a lot of things that we need to purchase for. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that, Prince Flip. Always thank you. Replenish. Okay, our next book for tonight. I did take out some books from the archives, Halloween books. The minute is over. Hey Siri, turn off. Okay. The Gruffalo. This is one of our archival pieces. We got it from last year. The Gruffalo. A really good story. We love a good end page. We love a good end. Oh, you got to watch Oliver play flag football yesterday. Oh, is that your nephew, Christina? I think that you said that was your nephew at one time. The Gruffalo. A mouse took a stroll through the deep, dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house. It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why, don't you know? So there's a little mouse. He's walking in the wood. And then this fox comes out. Fox has an intention for this mouse. He wants to eat it. Oh, he's in kindergarten. Oh, fun. But the mouse tells him, you know what? I don't have time because I'm going to go see the Gruffalo. And he says, what's a Gruffalo? You don't know? He has terrible tusks and terrible claws, terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Where are you meeting him? Here by these rocks. And his favorite food is roasted fox. Look at the fox. Roasted fox, I'm off, Fox said. Goodbye, little mouse, and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a Gruffalo. I know he's got a mischievous grin. We'll do, Billy Cody, we will. On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going, little brown mouse? Come and have tea in my treetop house. It's frighteningly nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with the Gruffalo. Look at this owl. He was going to attack the mouse, and the mouse knew. Owl does the same thing. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why, you didn't know? It has knobby knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose. Where are you meeting him? Here by this stream. And his favorite food is owl ice cream. Owl ice cream, to wit to who. Goodbye, little mouse, and away Owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a gruffalo. All these things want to eat the mouse, but he's outwitting them. He's too smart. Thank you for the follow, Marie. On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked so good. Where are you going, little brown mouse? Come for a feast in my log pile house. It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a gruffalo. A gruffalo? What's a gruffalo? A gruffalo? Why, didn't you know? So there's the snake getting ready to eat him. Yes, we love a good owl and a good snake. On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse. Oh, I already read that part. Didn't you know? His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Where are you meeting him? Here by this lake. And his favorite food is scrambled snake. Scrambled snake, it's time I hide. Goodbye, little mouse, and away snake slid. Silly old snake, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a gruffalo. He's outwitting them all. But who is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? He has knobby knees and turned out toes, and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Oh, help, oh no. It's the gruffalo, the mouse. And there's the actual gruffalo. He does exist. After all. My favorite food, the gruffalo said. You'll taste good on a slice of bread. Good, said the mouse. Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in this wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see everyone is afraid of me. All right, said the gruffalo, bursting with laughter. You go ahead and I'll follow after. They walked and walked till the gruffalo said, I hear a hiss in the leaves ahead. Yes, if he's only a mother can lie. Yeah, he tricked him. He's taking these people for a ride. It's Snake, said the mouse. Why, Snake, hello. Snake took one look at the gruffalo. Oh, crumbs, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he slid to his log pile house. The gruffalo's, okay, I guess he's right. You see, said the mouse, I told you so. Amazing, said the gruffalo. They walked some more till the gruffalo said, I hear a hoot in the trees ahead. Right, Prince Hairflip? He smiled with his lower teeth. Have you guys heard that? That one. This book was published in 1999, turn of the century. They walked some more till the gruffalo said, I hear a hoot in the trees ahead. It's Owl, said the mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl took one look at the gruffalo. Oh dear, he said, goodbye, little mouse. And off he flew to the treetop house. Hey, Renee, welcome back. We haven't seen you. Haven't seen you in a bit. You see, said the mouse, I told you so. Outstanding, said the gruffalo. They walked some more till the gruffalo said, I can hear feet on the path ahead. It's Fox, said the mouse. Why, Fox, hello. Fox took one look at the gruffalo. Oh, help, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. and off he ran to his underground house. All that little mouse has to do is just walk, and they're all afraid of him. Well, Gruffalo, said the mouse, you see, everyone is afraid of me. But now my tummy's beginning to rumble, and my favorite food is Gruffalo Crumble. Gruffalo Crumble, the Gruffalo said, and quick as the wind, he turned and fled. All was quiet in the deep dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. He outsmarted everyone. And everyone eventually left him alone. The end. The Gruffalo. Outsmarted by a mouse. All right, let's take a vote. Let's see what we have read so far. Let's recap. We started with Frog and Toad storybooks, the anthologies. Tens, and tens. And then the Gruffalo. 1 and 2. Which one was your favorite? 1 or 2? I'm going to say Frog and Toad. I'm going to stick with Frog and Toad, so I'm going to say 1. Victoria 10, Bucks and Babe 2, Victoria 2, Prince Arthur 2, but 1 is a favorite. Yeah, it's one of those ones that sticks with you. Hey Starship, welcome in. Helen 1, Billy Cody 10. I'm a late bird, so not eligible to vote. Okay, Renee. Renee, we have 2 more books that we are going to be reading. Let's see what Miss Billy Cody sent us. We're going to get some new updates on the baby. Let's see here. Aw, there's Mama and Baby. I love your blanket, Billy Cody. It's cute. So there's Mama and Baby. There's a video. Let me... he's a perfect little baby. There's Baby. Aww. Makes me want to pick him up with those little PJs on. There's Dad and Baby. That's the endless burping. Very sweet. Billy Cody, is this the first time you guys went out in public with the baby? Isn't he? I love it. Aw, the little pumpkin outfit. Just in time for the holidays. Yay. September's a good time to have a baby because you could go right into the holidays with them. Look at him climbing on top. So cute. Look at that one. Isn't that one fun? This one's definitely photographable. So cute. Your husband, his facial expressions crack me up. Yeah, the pumpkin outfit is really cute. A little pumpkin baby. Aw, you have your witch hat on. How cute. Billy Cody, were you guys at the river or at the park? I dressed my newborn daughter as Uncle Fester for Halloween. Yay! Happy Halloween, Billy Cody. I'm glad you're doing good. You look like you've recovered. Park and camp. 25 years ago, Renee? Yikes. So early 2000. It must have been nice to be outside, out in the sun. It's so nice to see some of our viewers here. My mom is in that picture. Oh, you guys got the Halloween decorations out too. How fun. Oh, is that Mom? No, that's Mom right there. Grandma. I love it. You guys are all festive. How cute. Aww. Oh, and baby's sister. Oh, how sweet. Aw. That's a cute picture. Oh, and the leaves are turning. The leaves are turning in the background. Let's see. The last one. Aww. I'm getting even more baby. I love it. Thank you so much for sharing those. It's fun to see. Right? I know, it's nice to see where everybody lives at. Sweet baby, yes. Thank you so much, Billy Cody, for sending us those. We really appreciate it. It's good to see that you're up and about. I'm glad that your stomach is healing. Yes, definitely making memories, especially for this holiday. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We're gonna set the timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
We are at 8K 1,000 likes. We're aiming for 40K tonight. Okay, let's dig deep into the archives. We're gonna look for one that I think this is one of our very first recommendations. It is from Bree. Bree, I remember you recommended this one, and this one is a live favorite. The Paper Bag Princess. This was our first, one of our first children's literature book about women in, what did we say? Iconic women in children's literature. The Paper Bag Princess. Hey Siri, turn on. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Liz, remember this one? This one is such a good one. Oh, thank you so much for that one. I appreciate that, guys. The Marvelous Confetti Books and Babe, thank you. Yeah, this is a good one. Hey, Wendy, welcome in. So there's our princess. She's all in love with Ronald, the prince. But Ronald the prince doesn't look too affected by it. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes and with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. So she was living the life, but then a mean old dragon came, torched everything, burned off all her clothes, and took Ronald with him. Look at the dragon. The paperback princess. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forest and horses' bones. Look at her. She got left with nothing except a paper bag. And then there's the trail that the dragon left. So she's going to go follow it. She's going to get her prince back. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. So she finally found him, but he was not interested in talking to her. He's getting ready to eat. He's got his little handkerchief around his neck. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away! I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. "Why, yes." He's polishing his fingernails. The paperback princess, she's pretty smart. She's up there with the little mouse and the Gruffalo. "It is true. Is it true," Elizabeth said, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge, deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. She's really working that dragon. She's really working him, getting him to do what she wants. All while wearing a paper bag. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. She exhausted him. She got him, she wore him out. Yeah, the magic dragon. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. That was quick. There he is. He's off. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic! Do it again!" So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. This time, she got him to do it a second time, but it took a little bit longer. She's exhausting him. So he no longer has any fiery breath left. He's been around the world twice in less than 30 seconds, and now he's exhausted. When he got back, he was so tired, he was too tired to talk, and he lay down and went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon." The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. So she outsmarted him. She tired him out. There's the prince, Prince Ronald. There's the door. She's got to go get that door open so she can save him. All while wearing a paper bag. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes and your hair is all tangled and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." Uh-oh. She's like, "Aw, hell nah. I didn't go through all of that just for you to tell me that I am a mess." Right, Bree? Rude. "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince, but you are a bum. They didn't get married after all." And look at her going away in the sunset. All happy. She could have been a little bit more rude, but it was the early 80s, so we were just getting around to not tell us this, right? We were just getting around to not following tradition. The end. The Paperback Princess. This one's always a good one, always a good classic. This was written in 1980. Yeah, marriage isn't for everybody. It was written in 1980. Very controversial because it didn't fit the traditional style of the princess getting saved by the prince. She said, "Oh hell no, we're not going that. We're not doing that." The Paperback Princess. All right, let's take a vote. Let's see if anybody's vote has shifted. We started with the Frog and Toad storybook favorites. Then we read The Gruffalo. Books and Babe Witch, The Gruffalo. And then The Paperback Princess. Let's take a vote. 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to stick with Frog and Toad. I'm going to stick with Frog and Toad. See what everybody's thinking. Books and Babe 2 and 3. Bree 1 and 3. 3 because my mom read it to me. Oh, you remember that one. Yeah, I remember Paperback Princess from a long time ago. Renee 3. Let's see what everybody is thinking. Oh, you were 4 years old at the time? It's good that you remember that. It's a good memory to have. Shop Till You Ride. Georgia Peach one. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute.
1 minute, starting now.
Our goal tonight is 40K. Our goal tonight is 40K. Let's look in the stats. We're going to read a story from A World of Spooky Stories. 50 tales to make your spine tingle. A World of Spooky Stories. We're going to choose one story from this and read it. Yeah, the music in the back is really good. Let's see. Let's look for one with some really good illustrations. Hey Siri, turn on. Let's see here. Let's read the Sea Nymph. Yeah, this one's called the Sea Nymph. Just one page. There's the Sea Nymph right there. It says, one summer, 3 fishermen spent the night in a cabin by the sea. Before they were asleep, the door slowly opened and a damp white hand reached inside. Guessing it was the hand of a sea nymph, they pretended to be asleep. The next day, they were joined by a young friend who had recently married. When he heard the story of the mysterious hand, he laughed. Weren't any of you brave enough to grasp a beautiful woman's hand? He scoffed. If I'd been there, I wouldn't have been such a coward. That night, the same thing happened again. The boastful young man got out of bed and clasped the white hand. Silently, he was drawn outside and the door closed behind him. His friend waited for his return, but the young man didn't appear. The next day, they searched for him, but he could not be found. After 3 years without any sign of him, the young man's wife assumed he was dead. Eventually, she agreed to marry another man. During her wedding celebrations, a stranger entered the house. A hush descended as the guests recognized the bride's lost husband. Where have you been? She asked him. I was taken by a sea nymph to live beneath the sea where I forgot everything, he told her. The sound of your wedding bells brought back my memory. She agreed to let me see you as long as I didn't enter the house. But you look so beautiful in your bridal crown that I couldn't resist stepping inside. Suddenly the sky grew black as night, and the sea nymph sent a mighty tempest to tear off the roof of the house and a deluge of rain to flood it and drown everyone inside. A fierce torrent of water swept the young man away from his bride, and when the storm subsided, he was nowhere to be found. The end. The Sea Nymph. That was a good one, but it was short. A world full of spooky stories. Yeah, Sea Nymph. It is a very hard. I think that's why I chose it though, because I like the way it comes out. The Sea Nymph. Okay, that was a good little break. Okay, let's put this one aside. All right, let's see what we have in the stacks here. Oh, you know what? Buxton Babe. Hooper Humperdinck. Not him. Hooper Humperdinck. Not him. Buxton Babe. She wanted us to she requested this one. We love a good Dr. Seuss. We love a good Dr. Seuss. Hooper Humperdinck. I'm going to have a party, but I don't think that I'll ask Hooper Humperdinck. I'm going to have a party, but I don't think that I'll ask Hooper Humperdinck. Very basic. We love this little square home with some little lights on his little palm tree. I haven't heard of this one either. I'll ask Alice. I'll ask Abe. I'll ask Bob and Bill and Babe. So he's going to have a little party. He's not going to ask a Hooper Humperdinck, but he's going to ask Alice. He's going to ask Abe, Bob, Bill, and Babe. I'll ask Charlie, Clara, Cora, Danny, Davy, Daisy, Dora. I'll ask Denny. I'll ask Dot. But Hooper Humperdinck, I'll not. Hey, Jen Linty, welcome in. Thank you so much. Please join the page if you are new. There's Hooper Humperdinck. He looks like a pretty amazing guy. But I think everybody has a different talent. And maybe he's just a plain Hooper Humperdinck. Elma, Ellie, Ethel, Ed, Frida, Francis, Frank, and Fred. I'll ask George and Gus and Gary, Henry, Hedda, Hank, and Harry. We're going to get the full alphabet of names. He's going to have a huge block party. Look at all the people coming. I'll ask every kid I like. Irene, Ivy, Izzy, Ike, Joe and Jerry, Jack and Jim. But Hooper Humperdinck? Not him. I wonder why Hooper Humperdinck is not going to be asked. He's got a lot of friends with the letter I. Irene, Izzy, Ivy, Ike. That Humperdinck, I don't know why, but somehow I don't like that guy. Aw. There he is, Hubert Humperdinck. A party needs a band to play, and so I'll get a band, okay? The KK Cats are on their way. I got a little nervous there. The KK Cats. And I like Lucy, Luke, and Lum. I like the Lesters, they can come. And Mark and Mary, Mike and Mabel, I'll have to get a bigger table. Free, right? Getting it like, whoops. Wait, where are we going with this? So his party is turning into a huge festival. Look at, there's a ship in the back. I bet you they're going to bring all the friends with the letter S at the beginning. They'll come by air, by parachute. Nora, Norton, Nat, and Newt. And Olivietta Oppenbeam. I'll have to order more ice cream. Olivetta Oppenbeam. That's a good name. I have to order more ice cream. I'll need about 10 tons, I think, but none for Hooper Humperdinck. Yeah, look, he's got a roller coaster going on now. I'm getting these huge things of ice cream coming. Isn't that going to be good? No, Humperdinck won't do at all. He's not good fun like Pete and Paul and Pinky, Pat, and Pasternak. I bet they come by camelback. And so will lots of other pals like the Perkin boys and Plimpton gals. Yeah, Buxton Babe, where have you been? We've been deciphering these names. We're going through all the letters of the alphabet. Q, Q, Q. Who begins with Q? Quintuplets. So I'll ask a few. Quintuplets. Look at all the quintuplets. Isn't that fun? Oh, you had to take it back. Okay. Ralph and Rudolph, Ruth and Russ, and some other R's in a big blue bus. Yeah, we're loving this story. Oh, what a party. Sally, Sue, Solly, Sonny, Steve, and Stu. I'll ask the Simpson sisters too. But I'm not asking. You know who. Aw. Yeah, this is an interesting one. This is interesting. We all want to find out why he's not invited to the party. You can't tell us though. Nobody wants to play with Hooper. Hooper Humperdinck's a party pooper. Oh, well, you got to give him a chance to be in the party. Hey, KT, welcome in. Welcome, Tim and Tom and Ted. Grab a hot dog, get well fed. Welcome, Ursula. Welcome, Oob. Strawberry soda by the tube. Oh, the tub. Oh. Was it the same kind of illustrations, books and paper, or was it different? Did they update them? Look at all the kids having fun. Their drinking looks like pink lemonade or something. Similar. Welcome, Vera, Violet, Vinny. Welcome, Wilbur, Waldo, Winnie, Xavier, and Yancey, Yipper, Zacharias, Zeke, and Zipper. Welcome. It's fun saying these names, though. Got a big roller coaster there with all the people on it, having fun. All my good friends from A to Z, the biggest gang you'll ever see, the biggest gang there'll ever be. A party big and good as this is too good for anyone to miss. And so, you know, I sort of think. So he's got all the letters of the alphabet here, all his friends. Lots of them with different names. Yes, he does. What's the name? I will ask I sort of think I will ask Hooper Humperdinck. Aw, he ended up inviting him at the end. But poor Hooper, he had to really suffer through that. The end. Hooper Humperdinck, not him. Aw. This brings back hurtful memories. Need to heal it. Need to heal it. All right, let's take a vote. You know what? We're not going to include this one in the vote because that was just a little big. Let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Booksnag. All right, we started with Frog and Toad storybook favorites. 1. The Gruffalo. 2. The Paperback Princess. 3. And then Hooper Humperdinck, not him. 4. Let's take a vote. Which one was your favorite? 1, 2, 3, or 4. I think I'm going to stick with Frog and Toad. I think I'm going to stick with Frog and Toad. What are your guys' votes so far? Oh, he has a Dutch hound. Lori Giselle. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Books and Babe 4 was your favorite? Okay, let's take a vote. What is everybody's favorite? Mine, definitely 2. I got cat hair all over my shirt. I was cleaning the house today for the apartment. Getting ready for our fall or our Halloween background. Your favorites 4? Okay. All right, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal for tonight is 40K. We're gonna fall really short, guys. We're gonna fall really short of that tonight. We're gonna fall really short.
For how long?
1 minute.
1 minute tonight timer starting now.
Okay, she got it right. All right, since we went through those pretty quick, we're gonna get a 5th book tonight. You guys are gonna get a 5th book tonight. Normally we read 4, but tonight it feels like a 5-book night. So let's go through the stacks. I'm gonna read this one. I didn't intend reading it because it's a when I ordered it, I thought it was gonna be like a regular hardcover book, but it's one of those one of these. Check that. But I really love the pictures though. Barn in fall. Festival fun on the farm. We love a good Halloween, October, fall farm scenario. Hey Siri, turn off. This little red barnyard here with the nice little leaves, and you got some pumpkins. They're probably getting ready for the fall festival. Hay bales, reds, oranges, yellows, greens. Barn in fall. Barn feels the breeze, crispy and cool. Buses bounce past to and from school. Guys, look at how pretty this picture is. Doesn't this make you happy? Doesn't the picture and the colors, the little buses in the background, look at these little pops of color. Yellows and oranges, the hay bales, these bright oranges. Books and Babe, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Reds, the barn, the little bird. We could just shrink ourselves for a moment into these books and just live there, just for a little while away from this world. Corn stretches tall, a long winding maze. Apples for picking, leaves all ablaze. Pastures and pens, stables and nests are ready to welcome fall festival guests. But look at how pretty these colors are. Aren't these vibrant colors? These greens. Look at these little colors over here, these purples and oranges, reds, powdery. They look kind of powdery. And then this red truck, this red Ford truck. Yes, we love gorgeous autumn colors. These barrels of apples. And the little sheep in the background. They've got some pumpkins. And then these little flags. That would be really cool, huh, Buxton Babe? Or do it as a puzzle. And then you got this little barnyard here with this tree. Cows, hens, chickens, hay, a stretching dog, a horse. Cow's field is bale, neat bundled packs, hide and seek play in rows and in stacks. Pig's pen is full, petting zoo fun, proudly parading blue ribbon one. We got a nice little cow there, a little friendly cow, playing hide and seek in the hay bales. And you got the pig, blue ribbon. Little girl's feeding the little piglets and the little chickens. Yeah, they're very fallish colors. Hens finished laying, time for a treat. Kernels of corn, hand-fed and sweet. Goat roams the patch, pumpkins for all, tiny and round, or oval and tall. I went to the grocery store today and they have all their pumpkins out in the front. Like all of these too, the gourds. So pretty. Little hens. Such a wonderful time. Dog makes a friend, gathers the sheep, and pounces in leaves piled crunchy and deep. Yay. Little girl in the sweater. Little dog. The sheep. Pinks, yellows, oranges, greens. Cat chases leaves, laps up spilled cider. Tickles a baby, startles a spider. Horse pulls a hayride over the hill. Cocoa and blankets keep out the chill. What about barn? We always have to have a good cat in children's literature. Yeah, we love the little sheep. They're like little puffy sheep. And then there's the hay bales. They're going for a ride with the horse. And then they ask, what about the barn? Yeah, we always love a good cat or dog in children's literature. Filled with music and laughter, barns beaming and happy, from floorboard to rafter. Her face-painted guests are hopping in sacks, picking fresh apples and munching fall snacks. Everybody's out and about. It's a fall crisp day. It's one of those days where it's like 60 degrees outside and the sky is like a bright blue and it's crispy outside. And look at the barn. Everybody's happy in a good mood, getting their pumpkins, looking at the little sheep, look at the little tractor, the little houses on the back, and look at the pretty trees. When it's time for goodbye to fall festival day, animals nestle in soft beds of hay. Snuggled together, barn hugs them all tight. Doesn't it, Renee? It's nighttime. Look at all the barn animals sleeping. We love a good moon in children's literature. Even the birds are coming in to cuddle with the horse, the little mouse. The goat, the dog, the chicken, the pig, the cat even. They're all cuddled together in their warm little lights. as they rest in the glow of the harvest moonlight. Aw, they're all safe and snug in their big red barn, closed for the night. There's the mouse, the owl. We love a good moon in children's literature. Good way to end the line. Look at how pretty the little trees are in the back. Really cool colors. Yeah, isn't that a good combination? The end. Barn in fall. Festival fun on the farm. This is a good one. This is a good one. I'm gonna say this one, even though it's a boxed book. It was a good one. We gotta light our pumpkin. Yeah, it's very, very pretty, very colorful too. All right, let's take a final vote tonight. We started out with Frog and Toad storybook favorites 1. Then we read The Gruffalo 2. Paperback Princess 3. Henny Penny and Turkey Lurkey. Oh, I haven't heard of those books, babe. The Paperback Princess 3. Hooper Humperdinck, not him, 4. And then our last one, Barn in Fall. I think my vote shifted from 1 to this one. This is a cute one. I love the colors in this one. I loved the colors. Victoria, you're right. They're all really good. Yeah, definitely a 10. Very Halloweenish, very fall-ish. I love the Golden Girls and oh, where they did. Oh, what did they do? Pedaling pollo. Okay, let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Let's see if we can get to at least, yeah, we got to 20K halfway there.
1 minute, starting now.
Let's see if we can get to at least 22K by the end. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight on our very first Halloween live. Thank you so much for the 22K 1,000 likes. We did get a lot of our goals and a lot of gifts. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. For those of you who are on the East Coast, if you're getting ready for bed, have yourselves a good night. If you're going to stay up late, we'll be back on again at 12. If you're on the West Coast, that's 9 o'clock your time. So we'll be back on again in about 40 minutes. If you're gonna go to bed, have a good night. Have a good Monday. Everybody in the Central Time, we will be back on again at 11. We'll be back with fresh new titles. Hey Siri, turn off. Everyone, have a good night, and we will see you in 40 minutes. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you in a bit.
Sorry, I don't recognize your voice. You can turn on voice recognition